Hi Satnam, it's me, Shakti Sundari, and I'm with you today for the next Yukti verse from the Radiance Sutras, speaking to you from a tree in Trent Park. I've really wanted to do this ever since I started doing these Facebook Live sessions around the Radiance Sutras. I've been looking at all the trees as I go walking and looking for one that seems easy to climb into and sit in, and also a little bit quiet so it's off the beaten track and I don't get a lot of people walking past. So yeah, I'm here in the tree, not that high up, but here I am, and yeah, it's a very different day today to how it's been for quite a while. Oh look, there's a dog down there. It's just come to say hello. I guess the owner will come past in a moment. Hi dog. And yeah, oh, there's another dog. 2 dogs. It's completely changed. As you can probably see, I'm sitting here in my raincoat, scarf around my neck. We had all those days of like really hot, incredibly, almost unbearable hot sunny days. Yesterday it pissed with rain all day long, and so today has a very different feel. It's very moist everywhere, and there's that scent of you know, when the leaves and the earth have been have been rained upon. There's that kind of aroma of the earth in the air, so it's like that today. And I'm really enjoying leaning into this big, strong, old tree. Feels good. I've had quite a really emotional morning this morning. It's gradually subsided, and it's been a relief to come out and walk in nature. Nature is always a balm. So here we are, Yukti verse 32. Today, I just need to put my glasses on because the light's not great and I can't see very well. So, Yukti verse 32. Pinam chardur balam shaktim dyatva dvadasha gochare pravishya hridaye dhyayam mukta svatantriyam apnuyat. Oh look, my hair's sticking up. It's funny. I'm going to read it again. Pinam chardur balam shaktim dyatva dvadasha gochare pravishya hridaye dhyayam muktasva tantriyam apnuyat. These, it's quite a long translation today. It's very interesting to me because the Sanskrit is always just 2 lines. And then the English translation by Lorraine Roche is sometimes 3 or 4 lines, 5 lines, and then this time it's like 3 separate verses. So let's see. Strong or soft, wild or serene, wherever breath flows there is song. Hear its whisper touching behind the face, singing in the throat, dancing spirals in the sanctuary of your heart. In this practice of listening, a moment may come when you just want to lie down. This is a doorway. Surrender. Fall into the wide open embrace of life. You are the instrument breath is playing. All the meditations you have ever loved are vibrating in this luxurious hum, continuing even in sleep and dreams. This is your school, just you and infinity. The texture of the self is untamed freedom. Strong or soft, wild or serene, wherever breath flows, there is a song. Hear its whisper touching behind the face, singing in the throat, dancing spirals in the sanctuary of your heart. That's the first verse. Whatever your breath is, I guess Bhairava is saying, however you're breathing right now, not doing any particular technique that you might know. You know, I often drop into the yogic breathing technique because that's what's familiar, that's what I'm trained in, to slow my breath down, to breathe fully and deeply through all parts of the lungs, to breathe through my nose, unless I'm doing another particular breathing practice. But here the invitation is strong or soft, wild or serene, so however chaotic, peaceful, whatever you're breathing, shallow or deep, here it's whisper touching. So look, there's two mixed metaphors there. Here, so we're using the sense of listening, it's whisper touching. So then we're using the sense of feeling. Here it's whisper touching behind the face. How does that happen? How does our breath touch behind the face? That's something to explore as we listen, as we attune our senses keenly to the breath. Listening. When we invite ourselves to listen, suddenly there's a silence. I just stopped and I just listened, and it made everything go silent in my own being, this quietness. And I could hear more. Singing in the throat. Well, sometimes there is a singing in the throat. Sometimes there is, that could be an energetic sense of the breath flowing through the throat. But also, there's a breathing technique where we deliberately breathe so that you can hear the breath moving and passing through the throat. Dancing spirals in the sanctuary of your heart. So beautiful, that image. The dancing spirals in the sanctuary of your heart. And of course, heart and breath are so connected, aren't they? We inspire the prana into our lungs, and as our heart beats, it pumps that prana, that energy, that life force around the body in our bloodstream. They're so connected, the breath and the heart in the chest space. In this practice of listening, so we're reminded that this meditation is about listening to the breath. And I think that is meant in both the literal sense of listening. Maybe you can hear the breath in your throat or elsewhere, but also listening with your feeling senses. A moment may come when you just want to lie down. So maybe as you pay attention to your breath, as you listen, there's a sense of wanting to go deeper or relax more. This is a doorway. Don't resist it. Surrender. Allow, welcome, embrace, move towards that impulse. Fall into the wide open embrace of life. Again, that beautiful image of complete letting go, not seeking, just falling back as I'm leaning into this tree, allowing the earth to support you, allowing the earth to hold you, and letting go, dropping into the wide open embrace of life, which is your breath. Without breath, there is no life. You are the instrument. Breath is playing. Again, talking of an instrument makes us think of the sound and this invitation to listen to the instrument that we are. All the meditations you have ever loved are vibrating, energy vibrating, moving, dancing in this luxurious hum. Again, the sense of sound. You can also experiment, as we've done in other meditations, with making a sound on the out-breath, for example, humming on the out-breath or ahhing on the out-breath. Any sound that feels soothing. But there is also just the sound of your breath. continuing even in sleep and dreams. Of course, the breath continues always, as long as we're alive. This is your school. Just you and infinity. Imagine that we can learn so much about life, existence and ourselves simply by listening to our breath. Just you and infinity. Infinity is my beloved. Infinity is the oneness. So all of these practices are a way for our finite self to connect with the infinite. The texture of the self is untamed freedom. So, sometimes we may feel constrained by life, constrained by others. That's just an illusion. We are always free, and the texture of self is untamed freedom, and listening to the breath is one way of experiencing your limitlessness. That's it. That is today's sutra. So grateful for these sutras, which inspire, illuminate, and nurture me so much, however I come to them. Grateful for the repetition, grateful for the reminder every day. So yeah, enjoy this meditation of listening to the beauty of your breath and connecting with your untamed freedom. Thank you for watching and being with me, and join me tomorrow for the next Yukti verse from the Radiance Sutras. Sat Nam and love to you.